Dear friends, I welcome you to an introduction session on HTML. So basically covering what is HTML, its expansion, and each words, what do they and how do they interpret, and the basic HTML structure and basic tags. So this is what will be covered. And these are all covered as is in the textbook with explanation taken outside the textbook. Okay, so let's look at the abbreviation HTML. So that means hypertext markup language. So that's what it means. So now the question comes, what is hypertext means or hyper means? So normally whatever I am reading here, from here to here, observe. So I have to, if I click anywhere, so it is just a click, nothing more, nothing happens. So it is this way, I am continuing reading. That's it. So this is called linear approach. So one after the other, one after the other. So this is one linear approach. Suppose there is something here which is of interest to me. Okay, and I want to read more about this. So if I click on that, if it takes me where it is very well explained just about that, so that kind of text is called hypertext. Okay, so hypertext takes you to some other location. So instead of reading it in a linear fashion, it can be read in at an interest fashion of your own interest. Okay, so that's why I call hypertext. Sorry, hyper. So hyper means that text is any text. So anything which is written here is a text, and markup is what we do with the text. So text will be manipulated. So text will be something we do with the text. So that manipulation that we do with the text is what is markup means, and language is any language. So which is interpreted by somebody. So which is understood by somebody. So that is what HTML is. Basically all the browsers will understand HTML. So HTML is as per your book called as the mother tongue of the browser. So any browser will accept HTML. So let's look at how the structure of an HTML file goes. So HTML has something which starts some HTML. So it starts with the word HTML within two, one less than and greater than symbol. So anything which is written in less than greater than symbol, so that's called a tag. So this is called start tag, and where it starts with less than and a slash, so this is called a end tag. So this starts here, HTML starts here and it ends somewhere here. So this is the HTML to HTML. So that means there are so many other elements within HTML element. So HTML is kind of a root node within which there are so many things embedded within. For example, look at this. There is an element called head. So a tag called head, and head ends here. Okay. So within head we have something called title. Okay, and within title, so there is some dot dot dot. So this is the data that this title holds. As head has this kind of data, title has some other data. And there is something called body. So body ends here. There is nothing inside body as of now. So this is the structure of any HTML. So if you look at any HTML document, bare minimum, it should have HTML start tag and end tag. It should have some head. Meaningful. So to have meaningful to have head. So is it mandatory to have head? I don't know. So you can't say that. It's not really mandatory. Let's see. I will come to that later. So but at this stage, don't worry about whether it is mandatory. So is title mandatory? Yes. Let's see that also. And body, is body mandatory? Look at that also. Okay. So now we have at least a start tag called HTML, a head, within the head we have a title, and there is a body to that, and HTML. So let's just play with these commands and try to see where the whole thing comes. Okay, so now I have written so many files here. Okay, now let's look at first HTML. So I called it as b1.html. So what it has, it doesn't have anything, just say doc type HTML. Okay, so and I don't have any of those commands, so just I will say b1.html and it doesn't have anything, so b1.html. Okay, so if you see this, there is nothing here in the browser, so there is nothing here. Okay, so just it's a document type of the type HTML, but nothing. So don't worry about this at this stage. So now let's come to b2.html. So here I have written HTML start tag, end tag, and there is nothing in the middle. So what happens? So if we do like this, is there anything that displays here? No, there is nothing. So the same here, this title line also is same. So there is nothing inside here. So this is how it looks like. Let's see the third one. So b3.html. So what I have done here is the same HTML exists. We have a head tag, and inside the head tag we have a title, so which is called title of the document. Okay. So now let's run this b3.html. If you run b3.html, so what happens? Nothing happened here, but there is some change here. So this was the name of the file earlier, but now it says title of the document. Okay, so let's look at here. So how it is interpreted. So title of the document. If you want to change there, okay, so whatever the changes you do here will be reflected there. For example, I will write here np. So see, it's np. Okay, so title is the one which comes here in the browser's tab. So this is about the title. Body. So body, if you write anything within this body, okay, so if you write anything within this body, that comes there. This is my body. Okay, so and let's do this. So if you do that, this comes here. So body is the one which is visible in this browser area. Okay, so the whole browser area, what is visible is body, and that body is within this body tag. Okay, so head has something called title, and title, whatever you give in the title, it comes here. So I hope this minimum things is understood. Okay, so we'll go to the next basic structures in the next coming videos. Thanks for watching.